Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. It's Wednesday, which is usually cooking day. And to be honest with you guys, I've been cooking and baking a lot recently. I need a little bit of a break. So, I wanted to do a video on all the cookbooks I use. As you guys know, this time of year is a time of year where people start looking through things that they're using or not using. Cookbooks would be a prime example. They say, gosh, I have 25 cookbooks, but really I'm only using 5 of them. Well, I thought, let me look through all my cookbooks and see which ones I'm using and see if I could donate. Guess what I discovered, guys? Except for one, which is this one, which I will get to at the end of the video, but I use every single one of these cookbooks. I wanted to briefly show you what the cookbooks are and why I use them. Before starting, I wanted to tell you guys this, and I say this in a lot of videos. There's so many fabulous cooking YouTube channels, there's fabulous cooking channels on TV and all of that. The one thing that I noticed about all of them, or many of them, is that a lot of them use ingredients that I'm going to have to go buy, or a special ingredient that I haven't heard of. That's number one. And number two, I don't know if you guys have discovered this, a lot of the videos that I've noticed, or TV programs, it calls for items like utensils or different specialty things that I need that I don't have at home, that I don't want to go buy just to make that one recipe. So sum it up, I'm all about basic and simple, but making delicious food. So, let me get on to the cookbooks. Number one, I haven't had this one long, but I've made a few of the dishes in here. It's called Our Daily Bread. I won a giveaway from a channel called My Frugal Life, a very sweet lady. So she sent me this in a giveaway, and there is a bean dish in here that is fabulous, and my family loves it, and it's from this cookbook. So, and a lot of the recipes are simple, like 5 or 6 ingredients or less. That's why I love it. This one is Recipe Hall of Fame. Quick and easy. You get the theme here, easy and quick. It has like 5 recipes or less in here, and I love it. Now, one of the things that I do in all my books is whenever I make a recipe, I jot notes to it, what the family members think of it, and is it something we're going to use again. So guess what? That really helps. I'll say, oh, don't make again, or put less liquid, or put this instead of that, you know, things like that. So I do that, and I also give it a grade through an A through an F, what we think of it. This is not what I call an easy cookbook, but it has a lot of recipes. When my husband and I got married, we went to a bed and breakfast. It was awesome in Granbury, Texas, and I loved it. And it's the Texas Bed and Breakfast Cookbook. It has a lot of great recipes in here, a lot of different kind of breads, cookies, a lot of delicious things. I really think it's worth hanging on to. I've used a lot of it, and this is where the Aunt Minnie's cherry cookies came out of. There's all different kind of breakfast casserole type stuff in here. Fabulous. Love it. Now, this isn't what I call a cookbook. This is really old, but it has a lot of family recipes in here, and so I'm definitely not getting rid of that. Now, I'm going to get to this at the end. This one is Easy Does It. This is one of my first cookbooks when I first started getting, I think it's before I got married. This has 5 ingredients or less. It's all torn up, but I've used it a lot. It has a lot of easy recipes, but a lot of them are really good. And so I definitely don't want to get rid of that. Now this probably looks strange because it's like almost looks like a children's cookbook. It's an American Girl, Felicity's cookbook. But it has some delicious things in here. I made some apple butter out of here. It was so good. I made pumpkin pudding, and there's a few other things that I made in here that was good. My daughter, when she was younger, she was really big into the American Girl dolls. I don't know if any of you have had girls. She was actually in a couple of their fashion shows, which was a lot of fun. And so that was really enjoyable. But the American Girl doll book has some good cookbooks. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Fix and Enjoy It, 5 ingredient or less. I've made a lot of things out of here, like the lemon chicken, honey glazed chicken. You can see I can make chicken a lot of different ways. All different kind of appetizers in here I've made. This one has a lot of good veggie dishes. Because my husband's not big into veggies, I'm always looking for creative ways to make them. This one, I love Taste of Home. The only thing is, a lot of the Taste of Home, I have a subscription to their magazine, which I got for free. But what I noticed is that some of the recipes have like 15 ingredients. This is 5 ingredient or less. It's fabulous. Like they have the citrus, carrot sticks. They're really good. Okay, this one is one of my favorites. This is Mrs. Field's Cookie Book. I love it. And this is when I first started making cookies and people were raving about them. They have all different kinds of cookie recipes in here that are really, really good. Like they have Jessica's Marshmallow Clouds and Ginger Snaps, Cinnamon Sugar Butter Cookies. And a lot of these cookies, except for maybe one or two, all the cookies in here turn out really good and they're easy to make. So I love that, and there's not a lot of ingredients. This one is Best Love Cookies. I absolutely adore this. This has a wide variety of cookies in here, and it's just they've got holiday cookies, and they have these. I just made these recently, pumpkin white chocolate drops. They turned out really well. The frosting was really good too, and everybody loved them. So that's that, and I'm almost finished, guys. This one I just got, the Madison County. I just got 2 of my Christmas recipes in here. One was that salad, that layered salad, and the pistachio salad. All the recipes in here seem to be like 6 ingredients or less, so that's fabulous. This one, I'm almost done, guys. 6 ingredient or less cookbook. I haven't used it a lot, but the recipes I have made are really good, especially the bacon cheddar muffins. This one, if you don't have enough money or a lot of money, this is probably one of the best. 4 ingredient or less cookbook. You don't need a lot of ingredients to make really good basic meals, and a lot of this stuff you've already got at your house. I love it, and I've used this one probably more than all of them. And I'm almost finished. This one is 5 ingredient or less dump meals. Love it because it's crock pot meals. They are fabulous. I made this easy beef stroganoff in here. It was super, super good. And oh gosh, this is great. Green onion, bacon, cream corn. My husband loved it. Is that healthy? No, but it was delicious. And they've just got a lot of different recipes in here. You can make breakfast in the slow cooker, which I love to make breakfast in the slow cooker. So I love anything with slow cooker, 5 ingredient or less. 5 ingredient or less family favorites. I made a homemade lasagna from this book that was out of this world. I love it. Now, as you can see, I don't want to get rid of any of these cookbooks because I'm actually really using them. If you open these up, you can tell by the pages that I use these. I wanted to share this briefly with you. This is an encyclopedia cookbook from the Culinary Art Institute. It's from 1959. I haven't made a lot of these recipes. Actually, I haven't made any of the recipes in here. I'm going to in 2018. I don't want to get rid of it because it's for my mom, blessed memory. She passed away. And a lot of these recipes have gelatin on them, prunes in them, and all sorts of interesting things. But I found a few things that look tasty, so I'm going to make these from this recipe book this year. So these are the cookbooks I use. I know this video went over 5 minutes. My question to you is, if you cook at home, where do you get your recipes? Do you get them from cookbooks? Do you get them online? A mixture of both? How many cookbooks do you have, and are there ones you just can't part with? I want to hear from you guys. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.